everybody, it's your boy P. Frank Williams. We're here with another episode of the Diary of P. Frank, only on TrueMagazine.com. Today we're talking about EPMD. Yes, Erick and Parrish making dollars. It's been 30 years since the release of their debut album, Strictly Business. Can you believe that? 1988, 2018. I've been knowing Erick and Parrish for many years. Erick Sermon, when he left EPMD, I wrote his Source magazine cover, which you can check out right here. And Erick has always been one of the best producers, coolest, down-to-earth guys that you met. That was a wild time for him when he broke up with EPMD and ended up going down to Atlanta and starting over. So, EPMD is one of the greatest groups in hip-hop in terms of making hardcore hip-hop that people love. And just representing New York City, and not just Brooklyn or Manhattan, but actually Long Island. Back in the day, I also produced EPMD Unsung, which aired on TV One. And in that episode, which was wild, I went to where they recorded their first music and how they would stand in the booth together. I mean, imagine when you so broke and young, you guys got to stand and share one mic. So I went to that studio where they did that, and they actually had the tape on the wall where they would splice it together. Imagine that with all your dads and computers when somebody actually had the splice tape. Erick Sermon took me to the bus stop where him and Parrish met, which was kind of wild. I also went to the football field where Parrish Smith was like a star quarterback. So for me, EPMD is one of my favorite groups, and Erick in particular is one of the coolest dudes that I've met, and obviously one of the more talented producers. And he really shows that you can kind of keep going and keep it moving. To me, having friends in hip hop is important, and staying in contact with them. And we both have been able to stay relevant for almost 30 years now. So, today I'm actually working with Erick on another project which celebrates 1988. And, I just wanted to talk about how EPMD is one of the greatest groups ever in hip hop. And now you got a whole bunch of people doing their thing. But I'd like to hear from you guys. Who you think are some of the greatest hip hop groups of all time, and who's doing it today, kind of like what they did back in the day? This has been another episode of Diary of P. Frank, and make sure you check it out right here only on TrueMagazine.com. Peace.